What secret are you currently hiding from someone that you're willing to share online? When I was 16, my older brother Kevin got into a bad car crash. He survived but was paralyzed from the waist down. Our family changed overnight. Mom stopped working to take care of Kevin full-time. Dad worked double shifts to pay the medical bills. And me? I just disappeared in the noise. Nobody asked how I was doing. Nobody even noticed when I quit the soccer team or stopped going to parties with friends. A few months after the crash, I was cleaning up Kevin's room while he was back in the hospital for another surgery. His desk was covered with old stuff from before the accident. I found his old digital camera buried under some papers. Out of habit, I turned it on and started flipping through the photos. At first, it was normal stuff. Selfies with friends, our beach trip from last summer, his 18th birthday party. But then I landed on something that made my stomach drop. It was a photo of me sleeping in my bed, taken from inside my room. My door was closed. I scrolled back through more photos. Another one of me brushing my teeth in the bathroom. One of me doing homework at my desk. One of me walking home from school, taken through my bedroom window. At first I thought it was some kind of joke. Maybe Kevin was planning some prank before the accident happened. But when I checked the timestamps, my blood ran cold. The photos were taken 3 weeks ago. Kevin hadn't been home in over a month. He was still in the rehabilitation center learning how to use his wheelchair. I started shaking. I checked every corner of my room, every inch of the walls and ceiling. Behind a loose vent cover above my bed, I found a small black cube, a hidden camera. My hands were trembling so bad I could barely hold it. I ran back to Kevin's room and searched his computer. Buried deep in a folder marked school projects was a collection of video files. My heart was pounding as I opened them. It was disgusting. Hours of footage of me sleeping, changing clothes, talking on the phone. But it wasn't just me. There were videos of our next door neighbor getting dressed, videos of mom taking a shower, videos of my girlfriend when she came over to study. I felt sick to my stomach. I couldn't sleep that night. I couldn't sleep the next night either. Every time I closed my eyes, I kept thinking about how long Kevin had been watching me, how many times he'd seen me when I thought I was alone, how he'd recorded private moments that were supposed to be mine, but I couldn't tell anyone. Kevin was already suffering in that hospital bed. Our parents had given up everything to take care of him. Dad was working 70 hours a week just to keep up with the medical bills. Mom looked like she'd aged 10 years in 3 months. Telling them the truth would destroy what was left of our family. So I made a decision that still haunts me. I copied all the footage onto a flash drive and hid it in my closet. Then I deleted every single file from Kevin's computer and reformatted the hard drive twice. I smashed the camera into tiny pieces and flushed them down the toilet in small batches over the course of a week. I scrubbed every trace of evidence and never spoke a word to Kevin about what I found. When Kevin finally came home from the hospital 2 weeks later, he asked me if I'd seen his camera anywhere. I looked him straight in the eye and told him no. He seemed confused, like he was trying to remember where he'd left it, but he never brought it up again.